Historically, I have been absolutely horrible at LCS predictions. And I figure, why not leave it up to chance as well? Why not simulate the entire LCS regular season and playoffs in marbles and then see if that does better than how I do in terms of predicting it? We are going to race 4 times, and the last place finisher is going to be eliminated until we get down to 6 teams, of which we will use that final race's standings to seed the entire playoff bracket. And the bottom 4 are eliminated in the first 4. And then the final race will determine seeding, and we will do the entire playoff bracket and determine who is going to be the LCS Spring Split winner by marbles. Okay, this is an interesting look so far. So you have to go down the Plinko board. And so far in last is Golden Guardians, it looks like. Wouldn't be too surprising if Golden Guardians was the first one out, but Evil Genius is coming out slow. FlyQuest taking the lead early on in the season. Must say, not surprised by that. Oh, Evil Genius is catching up, and Golden Guardians coming out of the gate hot. But in the race for last, who's going to be eliminated from playoffs? Cloud9, Team Liquid, and 100 Thieves, all starting off incredibly slow. Jumping back up to the front. EG looking good early on. CLG also continuing their form from last year. We love to see it. Big Dokes maintaining his status as one of the best top laners, apparently. Golden Guardian still holding along. Cloud9, notably all the way in the back, struggling to get through. The finish line is ahead. EG is still looking good. Dignitas. Kind of surprising, not gonna lie. Not too surprising considering that, as always, what's his name? Santorin continuously gets overlooked. And it just is what it is. But here we are coming down the final stretch. Cloud9 still way up there. Would be a massive shock to see the summer finalists eliminated already from playoff contention. 100 Thieves shaking off some early rust to finish second. But as with most of the regular season, it doesn't matter how you do as long as you make it to playoffs. And so far, none of these teams are eliminated yet. CLG and EG both making it through. Oh, it could actually be a tight finish. Cloud9, your defending champions of summer, out already. Wow. C9. Well, I can already tell you I'm probably going to do better than this prediction. But nevertheless, we're going to see who wins it out. Alright, because it's regular season, even though they are in playoff contention, they can still cuck other people. Who is still up top? 100 Thieves coming out of the gate really slow. CLG still looking good. Cloud9, once they got eliminated from playoffs and all pressure was gone, all of a sudden everything got easier for them, apparently. Holy crap, they're zooming. FlyQuest and C9 now doing pretty well. CLG catching up as well. Immortals, Kenvi must have shaken off the stage fright. Because he's holding on pretty well. It would be a shame to see 100 Thieves and Cloud9 both eliminated in the first 2 rounds. Oh god, that would be horrible. CLG is crushing this. Holy crap. All they gotta do is get through to the zoomies and they automatically win. Not that it means anything at all. Again, given that... Wait, Immortals? There's no way Immortals wins. It would be... Actually, I take that back. It would be very much like them to win the regular split. and have it not matter. But C9 already eliminated from playoffs. When the pressure's off, they find a way to perform. But Immortals finishing it out strong. Wait, is C9 blocked? C9 is stuck. Oh no. 100 Thieves, who were last for the longest period of time, have now come through and somehow still survived. We got some soup. Wait a minute. After all that, Team Liquid. So C9 and TL have both missed the playoffs. We have 2 more. Okay, so track's not too bad. Wait, where's the house? There it is. Okay, so what? They gotta go through the gutters and find their way down. TSM coming out strong after nearly being eliminated in the last round. And performing well. Who's struggling early on? Dignitas and Immortals. Both not playing too well, all things considered. But if there's one thing that we know from the prior 2 races, they will find a way to come back. They always seem to. TL making it through. Same thing with Golden Guardians. Dignitas still very much behind. The Elder roster could find a way to miss spring playoffs. That would be huge. 100 Thieves holding on strong. There we go. It's my boys. 100 Thieves notably has not finished first in any of these, but also hasn't finished last. So you know what? As long as you make the playoffs, that's all that matters. But every race counts. You can finish last. Wait, did Marbles fall off the map? Wait, CLG was the first to die and fall off the map, therefore they're eliminated? What? Will anybody finish the track at this point? I'm assuming EG will. Dignitas fell off as well. So it's literally just on EG to finish this. Wow. Just like the LCS at Worlds, truly no winner. CLG, Dunzo. One more team eliminated, and this final race will also determine the standings. We have teleported back to 2020 COVID era, and we are back in the LCS Dome. Who's going to be the last through the hole? Everybody through, but 100 Thieves coming out slow. Not good. 100 Thieves, you gotta go. There we go. Through the hole. This is, Cloud9! Already eliminated, though. So they cannot... They are already out of playoffs, so that is fine. That means that the next team to get out will be out of the game. EG? No, Jojo Pune! Oh my god. EG is out, and now we play for seeding. If anybody can finish. Oh my god, they're dropping like flies. Okay, we are picking the tracks for playoffs to guarantee that somebody finishes. But dear god, is this interesting. I never would have thought that I'd see the day where EG, TL, C9, and CLG all miss playoffs. That's unbelievable. 13.2 truly did ruin it, and Freak is to blame for everything. They're still going. We might actually have some finishers this game, though. This could be incredible. Is anybody going to finish? Dignitas, TSM, and Immortals. Arguably, the bottom 3 of the league, barring how you rate Dignitas and CLG. All still here, all vying for the top seed. TSM is going to be your #1 seed going into the playoffs. No way. Booyah. Okay, so we have our playoff matchup set. I think it would be safe to say that this would be the biggest upset in playoffs history if TSM locks a trip to North Carolina with this win. They are neck and neck. 100 Thieves having the slight edge over TSM. Oh, but TSM taking the inside track through the loop. Wow, they are neck and neck. Apparently, Bjergsen and Doublelift definitely fell off compared to last split. They're boogieing it all the way. But can they finish? That is the question. Oh, 100 Thieves taking the left path. I'm assuming they're equidistant to each other, so it really shouldn't matter all that much. TSM still slightly ahead. If I had to equate this to League of Legends terms, it would be TSM up 2-1 in the series. Oh, the 100 Thieves has momentum. Oh no, they got trapped. TSM still going through. But they lost momentum. 100 Thieves rounding the corner and picking up a little bit of speed, but TSM still firmly in the lead. Got a little bit trapped there on that middle section, giving 100 Thieves a slight speed boost. 100 Thieves might be able to pass them. Here we go, the final stretch. TSM with the lead. Just barely. And who's going to drop out first? TSM takes the first playoff series and goes to North Carolina guaranteed. Wow. Who will be joining TSM in North Carolina early on? Dignitas out to a very strong lead. And filtering through. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Very interesting track. That's a surprise pick right there. That's the Teemo support that is apparently still working out for Dignitas. Spawn getting the better of Tactical at the moment. They're really going to need Fleshy to show up if they want to break this gap, because dear God, is this a slobber knocker at first. Dignitas absolutely crushing Immortals. The veteran experience in the mid lane really showing through here. Wow, that wasn't even close. 3-0 Dignitas. And Immortals just limping till the very end. Jesus. I don't even know how they get through the snow globe. But the question is, who's going to come out first? It might be Golden Guardians. Is it going to be another loser's bracket run all the way to the grand finals and win it all again? But will it be Golden Guardians this time? Oh man, Immortals. No. They were doing so well in the regular season. starting off in the upper bracket, but I guess there has to be one team every year that just absolutely chokes it. And it's Immortals. They finally get through. Oh, dear God. Immortals with the role swap mid-playoffs, and it's just not working out for them. You hate to see it. Meanwhile, Golden Guardians in their new facility, looking strong. Into the corkscrew. Into the second set. Immortals slowly catching up, but not really, all things considered. Into the windmill, or whatever the hell you want to call this. Immortals made it through. Question is, where do they go from here? What in the world is this contraption? Okay, so that's just all, it's all display. It doesn't matter. Immortals is still really far behind and likely not. Likely not going to have an impact as Golden Guardians finally gets through. Where even as Immortals is off the map. Wow. They FF15 before the series was even over. And Golden Guardians, even if they fell off, would not make a difference. They're still on to the next round, where they will play the winner of FlyQuest and 100 Thieves. Nadeshot pissing himself that I even called him 100 Thieves in the first place. Let's find out. Oh, this is a complicated map. Let's find out. It's going to be an interesting series, to say the least. FlyQuest out to the early lead. Makes sense. Hundred Thieves lagging just a little bit behind. But you know what? That's perfectly fine. There's still a lot of room to be made up here. FlyQuest can take game one and still lose the series. It's no problem at all. And they're still maintaining a slight advantage going into the city portion of this. They have to come out of the airport tarmac. Ooh, 100 Thieves catching up, closing the gap just slightly. Okay. We are officially on the runway. FlyQuest taking flight. And there's not much of a gap being made up here. Wait, 100 Thieves? It's about equidistant. Not much has changed here. Oh, and they jump. What? We're on the flat surface. FlyQuest still maintaining a pretty healthy advantage here. Is there anything left in the tank? I think this is pretty much it, folks. There's really no room for 100 Thieves to make up lost ground. They need a miracle at this point. They need FlyQuest to stall exactly like that. And 100 Thieves needs to get through clean. But they didn't. Oh, no. That's going to spell the end for them. That is it. FlyQuest moves on. The preseason favorites remain a contender as they set up their match against Golden Guardians to go to North Carolina. And 100 Thieves still trying to finish the track. Man, they faltered down the stretch. You hate to see it. We'll go upper bracket matchup first. TSM versus Dignitas. Both already have confirmed their spot in Raleigh, North Carolina at the PNC Arena since 2020. Or 2019. Yeah, 2019. No, 2020. Yeah, 2020 summer. They recaptured Old Glory. Dignitas out to a very early lead. Dignitas never really historically getting the better of TSM. Oh, that is a trap door. Oh, that could be dangerous. Okay, they both survive. Whew. Alright, we're good. Everybody continues on. And the explosion. But we're still good. Nobody again falling for any of the trapdoors. That's good. TSM retaking the lead. Just barely. But it's enough. I want to see the trapdoor. TSM still slightly ahead. Alright, we're going to chill here. TSM going by. Dignitas falling even further behind than they already were. Although TSM stumbling slightly, but now getting through. Okay, they're clear. Dignitas falling a little bit behind. There's not a whole lot of track left. We're in the final stretch. They're closer than I thought they would be. I'll be honest. Oh, okay. This is actually getting close. Dignitas got through. Dignitas takes the lead with a little bit left. And they're picking up momentum. Surely Dignitas having, what, probably never made a final? Ever? There's no way they pull this off. They have one final trapdoor. Don't throw at the Baron. Okay, they didn't. Here we go. Final set of pegs. And they're through. Dignitas making their first ever LCS finals, I think. Meanwhile, TSM just a little bit too slow. You hate to see it. And TSM didn't even make the jump at the end. Wow. Golden Guardians off to an early start, but as we know, FlyQuest, veteran talent in Impact. Well, Speak is not really a veteran, but you know, we'll still consider him it. Alongside younger players of Ayla, Prince, and Vikla. Who will be the first down the tube and take game one? Golden Guardians with the ever so slight edge. Let's go down below here. Go to the spikes. Will we see any... Oh. Will we see anybody get tripped up? Golden Guardians zooming through, and FlyQuest going down the exact same path. FlyQuest is going to need a little bit of help here. If they could have gone through that middle path, it would have been game over. But they didn't. Golden Guardians still with the healthy lead here. Going into the final turnstile. This can make or break. If Golden Guardians can get through this relatively quick. And they did. FlyQuest getting through just as quick. Making up a little bit of ground. Circles, we can take this time to present our sponsor, Marbles. Did they give us anything? No. But pure entertainment. And that's all we could ask for. I don't think these little dots are going to determine much. It's ultimately going to be these final two turnstiles, but we will see. Golden Guardians still with the ever so slight edge coming into this. Yeah, just a little bit of bumps, really nothing significant. It's going to be these turnstiles that are going to make the difference. FlyQuest taking the lead, going through without a hitch, but there's one final one they have to get through, of which they are now through. Golden Guardians need speed. Now, they need to make it through without a hitch. They do not. FlyQuest, down to the bowl. Is there anything that they can get caught on? The answer is no. FlyQuest, keeping the dream alive. and going to North Carolina, eliminating Golden Guardians from the playoffs. Golden Guardians still having never seen a game outside of Los Angeles. FlyQuest with the lower bracket dream. We have to do 3 laps. Who will get it? TSM slightly in the lead. This map is actually kind of beautiful. Kind of like North Carolina. You have the trees. You have the racetrack. Isn't like Charlottesville or there? I think there's a pretty significant racetrack in North Carolina. But TSM taking the very clear lead onto FlyQuest as they go around the second turn on their first turn on the second lap. TSM now hugging the inside track. FlyQuest staying along the outside, but picking up a little bit of speed. FlyQuest, if they can hit this turn well, will take it back. But TSM, oh, I don't know. They did it. They did it. They passed them. FlyQuest now in the lead. Ever so slightly, but TSM got more speed coming off the ramp. It is the final lap, folks. TSM with the ever so slight lead. FlyQuest picking up a tiny bit of speed. The worst case scenario here would be to hug the inside. If you can get the outside, which both of them are going to have going into this final little bit. Ooh, TSM's got the speed coming off the edge ever so slightly. Can FlyQuest pass them? It is neck and neck. TSM got it! Holy shit. Wow, that was close. Holy crap. And we get the TSM Dignitas rematch in the finals. FlyQuest unfortunately falling just short of MSI and the finals. You truly hate to see it if you're a FlyQuest fan. The final drop. TSM out to a very hot start and gets through the hole without problems. And they're through. Can Dignitas pick up a little bit of momentum here? No, they are going to get blocked and take even further amounts of time. TSM out to a very, very quick start. As we see the contestants drop through. TSM with a... Dignitas taking the lead. My God. If Dignitas pull this off, I swear I will never bet against Santorin in my life again. And what justice that would be for him to beat TSM in his first finals win since winning on TSM. Uh-oh, TSM, don't hit the reverse. Oh, they hit the slow. Alright, Dignitas coming through. We are edging closer to the finals. The final stretch is here. Dignitas is through what I would consider to be the devil's anus. Which path did they go? They went straight. Wow. I think this might be free. Assuming this is the end point. Is it? No, it's not. There's more afterwards. I thought that was it. TSM now through the wall as well. Can they get through the middle slot, which would give them a significant speed boost? No, they cannot. Dignitas stuck on the outside. Now into the molten core. Is this the final bit of track? No, it is not. The finish line is now in sight. Dignitas up what I would say is the equivalent of 1.5 games on TSM at the moment. Can they close it out? Wait, what? How are you going to go up? Okay, so TSM going across, Dignitas going up and getting spit out into a bowl, of which they go straight through the bowl without issue. Wow, they're really jumping ahead as TSM is caught on the spiral going down. Dignitas on the single track. So long as they do not chuck this, it should be free. TSM still stuck on the spiral. They forgot to ban Thresh. And it's coming back to bite them in the ass. Dignitas might be your first time champions in the spring of 2023. And here they come down the stretch while TSM is stuck in nowhere. Dignitas, your 2023 LCS Spring Champions. We will still see TSM at MSI, but you know what? They might get stuck in the airport at this point because they are still up there. They're eventually coming. Hell, they might even lose in the play-in stage at this point. But Jensen and Santorin consistently slept on. Jensen, you're back-to-back champion in summer of 2022 and now spring of 2023. Dignitas are your LCS champions of spring. There is no way in hell I'm predicting this to happen. I can promise you my bracket's going to look better than this. But I might do this again when we get the actual playoff bracket in, 9 weeks?